Hey guys, this is another tips video. It's a complementary to the farming video I've uploaded already. It's to get the Covetous silver serpent ring. Okay, so what you want to do is go to the FIRELINK shrine. Now, as I said, this can be got really early in the game, like super early in the game. So as soon as you get to FIRELINK shrine, actually, you can get it. It's that simple. But what it does is the ring gives you 10% extra souls for each enemy you kill. Now, it doesn't sound like much, I agree, but, you know, it works out in the end, especially if you're getting like 1,000 souls per enemy, you're getting 100 souls. Now, what you want to do is, if you saw on the video, instead of going, if you head in through the main entrance, you can go right up some stairs. Now, this will lead you to this area here. Now, what you need to do is, the trick is to run up the tree to your right in front of me and jump to the right once you get to the top of it. You want to jump and move to the right and you'll land on the roof. Now there is other ways to get it. You can spend 20,000 souls unlocking the tower key for the tower behind me, and then dropping down, kicking down the ladder so you can get up there easier next time, and just dropping down there. Now that's all well and good. That's all well and good, but it's not. It's a lot, especially if you're early in the game. 20,000 souls is a lot of souls. So I recommend doing the jumping method because it will not only help you early in the game, even if you're late in the game, that ring is super helpful. Okay? Just super helpful to have. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut to me making the jump, and I'll be back when I've shown you the jump. Actually, here's me attempting it first. As you can see, the strategy it does take a bit of practice. I mean, I've done this multiple times, and it's still a challenge for me. It still really is a challenge for me. I don't know why I wasn't sprinting there, but it really can be quite a challenge. All you got to do is, it just takes time. It takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of time. That's it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut until I'm going to cut, and I'm going to come back when I've made the jump. Alright, so I'm back. I finally made it. It took me about 3 minutes of trying to actually get up here. It might take you might get lucky and get it straight away. You might take a bit longer. I don't know. But I'd say it shouldn't take you long. As I said, 3 minutes, not a long time. And you can get this, as I said, early as in the game. So there's an item on that corpse right there. I don't know what it is. I can't remember. I did this, as I said, right at the beginning of the game. But you keep walking around, drop down, and you see this little cavern here. Now what you want to do is you head in here, and you'll see that corpse right in front of me now. That usually has an item on it, and that gets you an Estus shard, which increases the amount of Estus that you can have. So that's really good. Okay. So what you want to do is you walk straight over, and for you, if you haven't been here before, there'll be a wall. What you want to do is just commando roll through it, because it's an illusory wall, and you're in this area. So you just walk to the end of this thing, this little walkway, and you'll notice there's a place you can drop down. Drop down there, and you'll notice a chest. Go to the chest, that's where you get the silver serpent ring. That easy. That's all it takes. And as I said, so it was, for me anyway, it was really helpful first thing, like straight away. One of the best items I could get in the early game, because, it just gives you those extra souls to help you, really boost through, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, and I'm going to come back when I'm showing you the actual way to do it through the tower, okay? So I'll be right back. What you want to do is, to get it the, proper way, in quotation marks, is to buy the tower key from the Shrine Handmaiden for 20,000 souls. Now what you do is you buy that and you head into the tower, okay? Now as you'll notice that the ladder, if you haven't done this before, is not available, okay? So what you want to do is head through the gate. And once you head through the gate, okay, you just go all the way to the top. All the way to the top. And once you get to the top, you want to go across the bridge. Now, as you'll see, there's a little broken bit there. Drop down that broken bit. Just drop down there. And then you drop down onto the roof. And bam. That's how you do it. That's the official way to do it. Now, what you can do is you can kick down the ladder here. So it's easier for you to do in the next time. You don't need to do the whole jumping thing or going all the way up the tower. But what you do is the same thing. Is you jump on there and you just drop down here. Go about, do the same thing. Okay? Easy, right? Now, if that's all you wanted to know, then feel free to end the video here. But there are 3 extra secrets in this area that I want to show you, okay? So what you want to do is you want to head back out and head back up the tower, okay? Or you want to at least go up the ladder. I opted to go up the tower, simply because I don't know. I don't know why I went up the tower and I could have gone up the ladder. I have no idea, okay? But I did. So what you want to do is you want to get back to the roof. Simple as that. Now what you want to do is once you're on the roof is you can actually drop down behind the actual shrine itself. And behind the shrine is a Titanite grub or crystal lizard. So you drop down here and you'll notice you're in this little elevated area that you can't normally get to. You can also get it by just walking around the entire roof, but you know, there you go. So what you do is you run round the back, and right where you see that discolored little root coming out of the floor from that tree is pretty much right where he spawns. And I'm pretty sure it gives you a nice twinkling Titanite, okay? Now there is another 2 secrets, okay? So the next secret I'm going to show you is how to get the Estus ring, okay? Now actually they're both in the same area, so you got the Firekeeper Soul and the Estus ring. Now the Firekeeper Soul is you just go all the way across here and there's a lift at the end. Now if you go up the lift and keep going all the way to the top, you'll come across a dead body and it will have the Firekeeper Soul. If you give that to the level up lady, I can't remember her name, she can cure your Dark Sigil. Now, if you're hollowed like I am, and you want to be cured, you don't want to do the hollowing anymore. See, I'm 99 hollowing. If you want to get that cured, you need that. You take it to her, and then you do heal Dark Sigil, cures it. You won't ever get hollowed again. But I actually want to stay hollowed for reasons that, you know, there's the Dark Sigil, it cures those. But I actually want to stay hollowed because, I don't know, I just kind of find it fun. Now, that's number 1. Now, the last secret is the Estus ring. Now, the Estus ring is a really handy thing to have. Again, you can't really get this early, like in the early game, but once you get about 20, if you want to spare the 20,000 souls to get this, I recommend it. It's a really good ring to have, especially if you're not one on high, you know, not one who puts much into health. Okay, so what you want to do is you see that little ledge with the person on it there. Now, that person has an item. I can't remember what the item is, but I don't really think it's not really worth it to me. What you want to do is you want to jump onto that ledge. Now, that's really hard. I have died countless times doing this. Now, I managed to get it first time here, and you'll notice I'll take a lot of full damage. So you need to have a fair amount of health to do this anyway. But you take like a ton of full damage. But once you're lucky enough to land on that, you can just drop back down again after taking a heal. Because if you just drop down without healing, you'll die. Because you get full damage from this as well, as you can see. Not as much, but you still take some. Now on that body right in front of me is where you find the Estus ring. Now the Estus ring gets your Estus flask to heal you even more than it already does. I mean, I'm at +4, add that in, and I can be at low health and it pretty much heals me all the way back up. Nice and easy. And that's a really good ring to have. Like, most people might miss that because it involves dropping down, and most people will just assume it's a dead drop. You know, it's a complete unsurvivable drop. But once you're down here, you can just exit here, and you might recognize where you are. It's where the Master Swordsman is, and you're just on the opposite side of the shrine, the FIRELINK shrine. That's it. Nice and simple, right? So those are the secrets in FIRELINK shrine. I haven't found any others. If I do, I'll definitely make a video about it. But thanks for watching. If you want to see some more Dark Souls tips, I don't know, feel free to message me. If you want to know where things are, I'll tell you if I've got them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.